The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Nuggets. The talented big man duo, Nikola Jokic and Paul Millsap, are intent on powering their way to a win as they game plan for the task ahead at State Farm Arena. Nuggets, Hawks, the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Friday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Nets, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Will Barton is out there with Murray, and it's Porter in at the small forward spot. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4, and it's Capella in at the center. And the last two drafts, the Atlanta Hawks aggressively making trades to assemble this roster.
And drafting DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish, great length and versatility on the wings. You pair that with Trae Young and John Collins, and that's an exciting young core for the Hawks.
Now, here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock, drains it from 17 feet out. Jokic has got the opening field goal of the game for the Nuggets.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
And the dunk by Capella.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Good defensive work there by Young. And stolen by Barton. The pass to Murray. Porter in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and 1. In his rookie season, a rough start shooting the ball for Trae Young. He came on down the stretch in a big way.
And some new records for Trae Young, the first rookie in NBA history with over 45 points and 15 assists in a game.
Kevin, also the 4th rookie since the merger to post 3 consecutive 35 points games. The others, Bernard King, Michael Jordan, and Allen Iverson. That's the company you want to be in.
Murray against Young. Murray dishes to Millsap, and it's in there.
Very quietly, Paul Millsap just goes about his business. He's a tough competitor.
Young against Murray. Here's Collins. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Millsap. Left side, Porter. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Herter passes to Young. Pass to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Jokic with it and guarded by Capella. Here's Barton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got 5 now.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Millsap, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Herter. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And the dunk by Capella.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Jokic. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Washington.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Murray against Young. Murray, the pass to Jokic.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period. In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh boy, to be Young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Now here's Barton. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Herter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hunter. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
Harris is checked in for Barton. Free throw good, Murray. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Basket counts.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Passes it to Jokic. Millsap in the corner. And another miss by Denver. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Herter. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Collins against Millsap. Young for 3. Offensive rebound. Collins with the second effort. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Jokic missing.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Here's Herter. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. It's Porter outside. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young drives in. And there's the pass to Herter. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Herter's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path foul. Do you think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injuries. So I do like the clear path fouls.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teagan for Young. And then for Denver, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now, here is Morris. After the miss from Cam Reddish, that one falls. Now, just a 4-point Atlanta lead. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Reddish. Back to Teague. To the middle. Dedmon kicks to Teague. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
Teague against Millsap. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Teague surveying the D. to Bembry. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Grant outside. It's stolen by Capella. Dedmon finds Teague. Here's Bembry, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Morris with the bucket.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Teague. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Dedmon passes to Teague. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Capella.
And guys, I think he's starting to feel the wear and tear of the season a little bit. That comes across in his rebounding numbers. They've dropped off this month. He needs that second win, and no doubt he'll get it soon.
Free throw good. Teague.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Denver making a switch here. Vonleh's checked in. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
It's stolen by Teague. One-on-one fast break. He feeds it to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. The Nuggets trail by 7. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Morris passes to Vonleh. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Morris. And Capella sends it back. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's the floater. Bucket is good. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Teague against Morris. Teague drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Morris with the ball. He's got 5. Harris outside. Kept alive. Here's Plumlee, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hand just a moment too late.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Vonleh is out there with Grant. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Harris in at the 2-guard spot. Free throw, good. Teague. Smitty, you've seen this before, separating teams that can make the deep playoff run, those that can't get bounced out early. What have you found is the difference between those two?
Well, a lot of times, Kevin, it comes down to those teams have more talent that can make those deep playoff runs. Also, they can make adjustments. And then I think also they're a team that has better chemistry, and they can win defensively and not just have to rely on their offense.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Poke loose. Teague on the double team. Morris into the lane. It's rebounded by Teague.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Morris. The Nuggets trail by 5, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harris outside. Shoots from the baseline, and he knocks down the jumper.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
It's Dedmon, top of the key. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris dishes to Vonleh. Now Grant. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Benbury. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic is checked in for Plumlee. Will Barton comes in for Harris. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris.
And they continue to control the glass. And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Hunter. Six on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Martin with it, picked up by Teague, and the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Porter's checked in for Denver. And here is Murray. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Murray against Young. The feed to Jones. He gets that one. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Now here's Barton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray against Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
And Murray is so skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting to the charity stripe.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays, you know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Outside, Porter. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
So it's Denver now. They trail by 6. Young against Murray. Inside, Jokic. And that one is off. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Hunter. Porter with a block. Barton outside. And the pass to Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Yep, it counts. 7 points for Trae Young.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
Here's Murray up on top, defended by Young. Murray kicks to Jokic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hunter. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Even though he'll never be big, Trae Young plays bigger than many thought he would.
Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Young with the steal. Pass to Herter. Right wing. Collins, that's a two-pointer, and that one hits back iron.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And that one's good, Barton.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Young against Murray. Young passes to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Young against Porter. At the elbow, Jokic. Can't hit from the elbow.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Herter. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Herter's got 7.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. Jokic against Young. And it's Jokic missing.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Jones finds Young. Pass to Herter. Down low. Here's Collins. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Count it. 5 points in the game.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Barton kicks to Vonleh. Passes to Murray. Inside. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones. And Denver with a change here, too. Paul Millsap's checked in for Vonleh. Here's Millsap. He's got 8. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Barton. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Denver with the ball. They trail by 14. Murray outside. Barton dishes to Murray. Fade away. That's good from Porter on the assist by Murray. Porter's got his first points of the game.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Young taking his time here. Now here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. The putback, and Collins is right there. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Millsap up top. He's guarded by Collins. Outside, Porter. Out to the wing. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
And it wasn't until midway through John Collins' second season at Wake Forest, Smitty, that he really jumps onto the NBA scouts radar.
You're right. A 19-year-old sophomore. What he did, he led the nation in player efficiency rating. The production undeniable then and now.
It's good. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Murray against Young. Now the pass to Collins. Back to Young. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Jokic. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Young with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against Indiana. Hunter kicks to Young. Off target from outside.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Millsap misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Porter with a block. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Murray's got 11 points.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Young outside. From the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Love the determination by Murray on defense. Really doing his best to pester these shooters.
And that does it for the first half of play. Hawks lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jeff, you guys had a great first half. Is the key to the second half to continue to be that aggressive?
Yeah, we got to play defense. They're a really good team. They're going to play hard. They're real physical. We just got to come out and keep guarding.
Jeff, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. And it's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Barton. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Barton outside. Porter looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open look here for Murray with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Young outside. He kicks it to Capella. Over Jokic. And it's Capella missing. The Nuggets trail by 11. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Herter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always.
Well, all right. Paul Millsap looking bouncy tonight.
Young. Murray with the defensive effort.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Barton throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Atlanta leading by 7. Young outside. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Porter outside. Connects from 3-point range. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Murray against Young. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. At one point they led by 16. Here's Herter. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Young against Murray. Lets a floater go, and that one's good. Millsap.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Young passes to Capella, and it's Jokic with the rebound. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barton outside. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 11 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Atlanta calls timeout. So for the Hawks, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Damian Jones comes in for Collins. And it's Teagan for Hunter. And Denver with a change here too. Harris is checked in. Young against Murray. Young outside. To the inside. Good defense by Jokic.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And Young, here we go. Misses from short range. Here's Denver now. They're on a 19-6 run. Porter with it. Picked up by Teague. Porter kicks to Millsap. Harris up top. Dedmon defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points. Amazing story for Dwayne Dedmon. Didn't play organized basketball until he was 18. Undrafted out of USC, but his talent has won out.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray surveying the D. Kicks it to Millsap. And here's Harris from the arc. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. And he may have picked up the game late, but Dedmon is making up for lost time.
What I like, he's improved his hands and decision-making. Even added a three-point shot the last couple of years. You can tell he's putting the work in.
A different look for Denver. Plumlee is checked in for Jokic. And Monte Morris subbed in for Porter. Millsap with it, working on Jones. The Nuggets with another miss. Atlanta leading by 3. Teague the pass to Herter. The shot comes out. Murray with the defensive effort. Morris against Young. Morris dishes to Millsap. Young with the steal. He lobs it up.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Now Murray. He's got 14. There's the pass to Millsap. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And how about the transition from Paul Millsap, going away from that star role to being more of a role player here in his later years? No longer needed to carry the torch, if you will, in terms of scoring and rebounding, but he can still give you just a bit of everything else
at this stage.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Millsap, you can just see him contribute in so many ways.
I mean, a great passer for his position and also very unselfish with his offense. Still a plus defender with how often he is giving up size on the inside.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones. Reddish comes in for Kevin Herter. And DeAndre Bembers subbed in for Trae Young.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Good on the shot. Reddish has got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Morris right side. Harris trying to get free, and Capella sends it back.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Another shot, but he gets it back. Pass to Reddish. Buries the long-range jumper. Reddish has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Grant outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. T kicks to Bembry. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Capella. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Teague.
If you give Teague enough room out there beyond the arc, he won't hesitate to make you pay.
The Nuggets trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harris finds Plumlee. No good, unable to end this run. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Hawks. At one point, they led by 16. Takes it from 10. It doesn't go for him. And it's Denver the other way. Grant the pass to Morris. Here's the teardrop. And that one, good. Morris has got 7 points. Atlanta leading by 9. Outside Teague. Here's Bembry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Millsap slams it in.
And sometimes it just seems like Millsap can't miss. The size, the mobility, the quick thinking. This is how he can take over games.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Capella. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up about 10 points a night, 19 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
Free throw good, Teague. He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets trail by 9. Morris looking over the floor. Harris outside. Grant outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Millsap has the open look. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 9. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Here's Bembry. And no good. Some solid defense from Grant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Morris passes to Harris. Millsap trying to get open. Harris misses.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Back to Capella. Millsap with the double team. There's the 3. And it's Teague. That time on the assist from Capella. Capella's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris against Teague. Morris into the lane. Atlanta with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Bembry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From 8 in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Millsap's got 10 points in just the second half. And here is Teague. 21 points in the game. Dedmon in the corner. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
With 1 on the clock, can't connect.
Teague anticipated every move on that play and was right there to meet him each step of the way. Great defense.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Monte Morris is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Grant. Then there's Vonleh. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Teague on the double team. Here's Vonleh. Sinks the triple. Vonleh's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Teague kicks to Reddish. Passes it to Dedmon. Outside Collins. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. And it's Will Barton in for Harris. On the wing, Morris. Teague covering. Here's Jokic. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Collins. That one rolling around and rims out.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The Hawks leading by 12. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, when you play as hard as Collins does, you're going to get to the foul line.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
Porter's checked in for Denver. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Dedmon kicks to Teague. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 11. The pass to Porter. Morris outside. Jokic with it. Dedmon's there. The lead now cut to single digits. And that's 15 points for Jokic.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so Collins nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes.
Oh! Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. And Teague's got the ball here for Atlanta. Outside Collins. Back to Teague. 6 to shoot. Walks for the new shot clock. He kicks it to Collins. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And the Hawks lead by 12.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the paint. There's the dish to Hunter. Fires from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Nuggets trail by 12. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Porter, no luck. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Teague finds Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Plumlee rebounded by the Hawks.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And Huerter gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jokic kicks to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Plumlee trying to break loose. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Teague, the pass to Dedmon, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Murray. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Porter outside. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Teague. Over Murray. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Barton finds Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That free throw missing. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Here's Collins over Jokic. Collins, good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
An active interior presence, 6'10", John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Martin with it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dedmon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over to the wing. Here's Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins passes to Dedmon. Back to Collins. From past the arc. Nice D from Porter.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Jokic. Now Barton fires from deep. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Denver with a change here, too. Paul Millsap's checked in for Mason Plumlee. And that one misses. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Up top, Barton looking to end his cold spell, and Capella sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Capella with it, now guarded by Murray. Passes to Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And so Collins nails both of them. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 16-point game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Clint Capella.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Nuggets trail by 16. That's tipped. For three, Murray makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Have to respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
Here's Herter, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. Porter dishes to Murray. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. That shot off, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Teague against Murray. Teague kicks to Collins. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hunter. And here's Collins, guarded by Porter. Collins passes to Teague. Hits it from three-point range. Teague's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Teague is just doing whatever he wants out there, and there is no way to slow him down. An absolute blast to watch him perform.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Harris is checked in for Barton. Denver's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Atlanta leading by 16. Outside Teague. Pass to Collins. Over Millsap. Shot by Collins, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Porter passes to Harris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny, or you can just front the post.
In the corner, Collins with it. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. .157 left here in the 4th quarter. Murray against Teague. Murray, no good. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 17. The pass to Herter. Clock at 6. Back to Teague. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Clint Capella.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Morris into the lane. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Teague. And that one, good. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Plumlee finds Morris. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Teague. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight with dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.